Hello everyone, welcome back to Ace Attorney, Floor Reverie, for a series that has been diminished because of Silksong uprearing its head in September. Unfortunately, there's going to be a big grape? A big grape. Good job, Flower. A big break but let's reset this, shall we? Unfortunately, there's going to be a big break between Case 4 and Case 5, because I want to play Silksong in September, and then we've got Spoopytober in October, so there's not going to be time to play this game. That also means I'm not going to be recording Chronos, because I'm not going to have time for it. So, Chronos and a lot of other recordings are probably going to be pushed back until November, if I do record it. I might just play it myself, to be honest, at this point. But let's go through what occurred last time, because our boy, Edgeworth, was arrested for murder most foul. He murdered someone on a lake. Although, I had a look at that cutscene again, chat. Maybe I shouldn't have, because it might have been a bit spoilery going back at it and looking. But the perspective of it, the way it's shot, makes it look like Edgeworth might have been in a different boat. And if he was, then he wasn't the one who did the murder. Maybe he saw it on the shoreline and saw the person get murdered, but again, the way it was shot made me think it wasn't Edgeworth. We don't know though until we see. There's also the mystery behind Gourdy, who I've called Gordon. But alongside that, we also got a bunch of characters to talk about as well that we met this last episode. So, hold on, give me a second. It's not stream ideas. Okay, no, it's smart. Okay, good. We met Lotta Hearts, photographer, who's definitely out there taking pictures of shooting stars and not there for other nefarious reasons, because I noted when they said that the camera takes pictures of things that are loud. Shooting stars are not loud. Why would he need equipment that can detect sounds? As far as I remember anyway, shooting stars are not that loud. They're very, very distant, and they usually just kind of graze the upper atmosphere. You don't really hear anything. Alongside that, we reunited with our best friend, Mr. Butts, who was pretending to be Santa Claus in Gourd National Park. He was there as potentially another witness. I have no idea. But alongside this, we also got a continuation of the DL6 incident, which we found out about back at the beginning of Case 2, which is where, well, I can just read this here. The victim was Gregory Edgeworth, Edgeworth's father. Police struggled to find killer, so they hired a spirit medium who was the mother of Maya and Mia Fey, Misty Fey, who failed a police investigation due to Red White's data leak. Robert Hammond was a defense attorney for the murderer. He won. And then, due to the nature of cases, because it's been 15 years, almost 15 years, on December 28th, the court case will be closed forever, which means they cannot investigate it further. So we gotta figure out who did what in 2 days and find the murderer. What if the murderer is the guy from back then using the same gun? Because he ran away. According to Edgeworth, I'll add that piece of information, the murderer disappeared. And Edgeworth assumed it was because he was wrongly accused and wanted to hide from the public because of his almost murderer status. But I don't think so. Chat, I think the murderer killed Gregory Edgeworth and he killed Robert Hammond, who I'm going to attempt to call him that and not Richard Hammond, as I did last episode. But yeah, Miles Edgeworth, we're going to defend him because we've got a very nasty prosecutor, Manfred von Karma, who sounds like an actual demon. He's never lost a case in the last 40 years. That's going to be fun. Gumshoe's helping. He's currently testifying. I'm about to find out about ballistic report, I think, is what he said. We're about to find out about a ballistic round. We're going to find out now, though. It's kind of bittersweet knowing we're on the final case for a while now because of Silksong, but I don't mind taking the break. According to Maelstrom anyway, Case 5 was added on after this game came out. It was kind of a way to wrap it up with something else in the story. Or confuse him for John Hammond from Jurassic Park. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. Quite accurate. Indeed. Notes on the screen, thank you for letting me know. I forgot to turn it off. Need like a warning or something when I go back in the game. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. I thought you were about to shoot me. The pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. That's crazy. Order! Order! This is bad. Makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. I mean, he held the gun. Doesn't mean he shot the gun. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I'm sure you're going to just be doing that. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now? But wait, I... Just bang your flimsy gavel. It's not flimsy, it's strong! My gavel's great, and get on with it, man. Yes. Ahem. It's called to take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? It's a bit of a bad situation, isn't it? December 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. Okay, I'm gonna add that to the notes. Doesn't like earthquakes. Murdered a guy. Well, I don't think he murdered a guy anymore. But I will add to his suspected killer, fingerprints on gun. And we found out what the gun was. It was a .22 caliber pistol. And just adding some notes on .22 caliber pistols. Shot in the chest by Edgeworth. And I'll put a question mark next to that because I don't think he was shot in the chest by Edgeworth now. After reviewing the first cutscene, I don't think he was. Shot by .22 caliber pistol. Shot 3 times. Well, no, shot once, because there were 3 bullets, according to the incident. But I put that down. I put information here. Murder weapon was fired 3 times, .22 caliber. Only 1 shot bullet was found in the victim, and it was through the heart. Right. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Edgeworth, you have to tell me, man. Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. How? But you what? There weren't 3 people on the boat, buddy. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? Was he not shot? Was there someone else on a different boat who shot him? I heard a gunshot from very close by. You were in the middle of a lake. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was suicide? That's not a very good situation to be in, Edgeworth. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I going to convince anyone of that? But he'd have his fingerprints on that as well, wouldn't he? Say Maya. Huh? Well, what? Any progress with Mia? Oh, it's been like 10 minutes, Phoenix. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? You're good at making me laugh. You can't call my sister. I might as well not be here, right? Fuck! Fuck! You can't say that to her! No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help me out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium. We can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. You've been getting lucky all your fucking time as a lawyer, Phoenix. We never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Your heart? Oh? So sorry. Whoops. Dun 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 dun. Court is back in session, baby. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Oh no, there she is. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. A testimony, please. Witness's account. Okay, let's see how much bullshit is in this then, shall we, chat? It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. Heard this bang come up from the lake. I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And there was no bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. You heard two gunshots. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. So it's like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from the courtroom, but I don't have order immediately, including Karma. Wait, not him. I regret saying that. And as the witness testified, he looked at the lake when he heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. This is crazy. Yeah, but we're ignoring the fact that he was shot once in the heart. Unless they got like a modified autopsy report. Well, Judge? Evidence is decisive. It is not. I have very little doubt about this case. It's Foggy and little stick men. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Say something, Phoenix! Thank you! Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined a witness yet. A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. It is a photo of someone on a foggy lake with silhouettes. You can't see shit in that photo, buddy. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. I think I've already found something. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Oh, fuck off. Nick, contempt? Do I know what that is? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts and the testimony? I think there was. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta do our usual thing of reloading to save because the game is glitched when it comes to choices. I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. It's quite obvious, I feel. Yeah. Time for the Ace Attorney speedrun. Yeah, welcome to the Ace Attorney speedrun, everyone. Need to beat this before Soak Song comes out. We'll be fine. We've got plenty of time to do it, I think. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Okay, well, immediately, the first thing worth noting is... time of death, time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th, cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. She mentioned in the thing that there were 2 bullet shots. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah. I know you want to find contradictions, but really, how about you let me fucking do it instead of just sitting here and objecting to everything I say? Respect the process, buddy! Open X contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. It's not a contradiction, it was a press! I was in my car, okay, that's fine. Heard this bang come out from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. Looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. Fuck off! I asked you to find contradictions. I'll contradict your face! Not leisurely chat with the witness. Oh, look. So 2 boats and a gent, that's fine. There was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. I can't wait to throw this in your face once I work out what's going on here. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I kind of hate him as well. Trying to keep me from talking to the witness. Yeah, I like Edgeworth because we can have a report of him at the rapport with him. But this guy's just a twat. To what end? There was an area thing on the boat, but that's fine. It's this part, I think. I'm gonna say before doing this. I have vindication to do this now. This. Oh no. Fuck off! What do you mean? That statement contradicts this evidence. He's gonna bully me. What? It does. I don't see anything contradictory. They shot twice. There was only 1 shot in the heart. How? If the bullet was fired, why was the bullet fired 3 times? We're not even questioning that. We're just sitting here and being like, oh, he was shot in the heart. Sure. Why did he fire 3 times? Fuck's sake. I'm gonna go back on my save. It's something else then. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Ooh. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Oh my god. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered a question in full. No, she hasn't. You interrupted her. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. No, you're not the fucking Lord Judge! Oh my god, I'm gonna throw my gavel at you! That's what I am. Sustained. Oh my god! Yes, I've Judge! What the fuck? Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There wasn't any contradictions in there outside of the fact that she shot twice. Well, he shot twice. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Why, it's really taking this hard. It's Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. It's in my car. At the bank from the lake. Out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Let's look at the picture. Clear enough for you. No! It's look how murky it is! They're little stick figures! Uh-oh. Press further! Wait a second, I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. It doesn't matter. Fucking Karma's gonna object me and be like, well, you see, you know, it doesn't matter what she saw. We have a photo showing the two men on the lake. Objection sustained. You're not the judge. Yeah, well, of course. Here we go. The witness testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look out for your precious contradictions. Jumped in quick. He's hiding something. And there was another bang. There was nothing. Now you're on the. It was that point. I saw two gents in the boat. Fired 3 times. Well, here's the thing though, it could have fired before. Like, it could have fired before anything occurred. It could have already fired once before even going to the lake, so that's fine. I don't know. I generally don't know what this could be. When I looked out of the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There's no contradictions. I heard this bang. I was in my car. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. In my car, heard this bang come out from the lake. When I looked at the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. It wasn't nary a thing in the lake but that boat. Wasn't nary a thing in that lake but that boat. I mean, that's true. Oh, but the game didn't say Gourdy was out there. Is she there to take a picture of Gourdy? Is that why she's there? She's not there to get, shooting stars. She fell off the boat. There was another bang on that. I saw two gents in the window. Heard this bang come out from the lake. There was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing in the lake but that boat. No, her head goes down when she says there was another bang. That feels significant. There was another bang. It was fired 3 times. I'm gonna try the gun. No, it's not the gun. Want a little tip here? That would be great if that's at all possible. I don't know. I don't know what the game wants me here. Generally. It's all a matter of perspective. She looked out the window and she saw 2 people in a boat. Try press everything. Feel like I did. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures of using my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Yeah, here we go. Oh, hello, fellow Persona 5 and Phoenix Wright player spotted. Welcome in, Spooky Boy. And yes, I am a Persona 5 Royal player. Those are the two games that I have played most recently. Although I will be abandoning Ace Attorney in like 2 weeks because Hollow Knight Silksong was announced and I'll be playing that for September basically. But welcome in. This is my first time playing through the first Ace Attorney game. It is going poorly right now because I don't know what I'm meant to be doing against Karma. He is an absolute beast. I can't fight him. What is the witness motive in camping by a lake to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. You're not the judge. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Fuck. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough. Okay, just have to press everything then. Okay. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Well, you can't judge me for this, Mr. Judge. You're just letting him run you over, basically. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor, you keep your promise. You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I'll have to penalize any further outbursts. Oh, no. By holding you in contempt of law. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Oh, is it like a 1 KO thing where I don't even get health? Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy, I know. I know what you mean. But I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe you've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Fuck! Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it? Who said that? Who was that? It was me! It was Maya! What? You can't do that! Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Why does everyone keep thinking I'm either a criminal or want to use the bathroom? Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. Unclear whether you are actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. What does it matter? They got the photo. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You all stand down. I mean, he works for me. She can do what she wants. You need to say objection sustained, buddy. He's not objecting right now. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. That's the big idea. Treat him like some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Did you, though? Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of law. I didn't say anything. Maya! What? I'm sorry, but you were warned. Oh, fuck. God escorted Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. Oh, no. 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 Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Huh. What's the difference? I mean, he's the one who said it, not me. All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be cleared. Isn't that right, Phoenix Wright? Wrong! Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she was clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Fuck! Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. I mean, she just did it, not me. Maya did it. Judge, sustain my objection. Come on. Grow some balls. Come on! I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense doesn't have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. God damn it, Maya, we're gonna have to get you out of this now too. Very well, arrest the little girl. And Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. I mean, you had no idea that we were both gonna get kicked out until I realized that he changed the testimony. Maya. I care not for this melodrama. You sound like a baby right now. Listen well, Mr. Wright. When Karma was stopping a lot of saying anything, yeah. I'd not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. She hasn't fucking said anything, basically. And Maya basically just screamed at her until she slipped up. Yeah. Running out of time. Better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Nothing, basically. It's one line of dialogue. Let's press it. What about the other man? Oh. You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. What? Why? Damn! That's it! Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I saw it clear as day. The man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. As clear as day. I don't think you did see it clear as day because it was foggy. You said so yourself. The music stopped. Oh! Got ya. Oh no, they're too big. Hold on. Got ya. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You can't. What? Look at this photograph. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I wanted you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture is taken with professional, high-quality film. Correct? Even if it could capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Go on. I want to see how you're going to argue with this, Karma. Mr. Wright has a point. Oh. That's why I told her to not say that in her testimony, please. Holy shit. The truth is out, and it's so sad. Please, she wasn't better to say that in her testimony. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself, Miss Hart. I like how the judge is on our side now too, because he's also annoyed by Karma. Could you see the defendant at night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Go on, I want to know how you saw through fucking fog. Do it. How to make Flower invested in the case. Create a character who's the most annoying person ever, and you want to see them lose. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise down the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How Edgeworth was seen. One comment is a great opponent. The way he thinks he runs the place makes you instantly hate him. You're right, it was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. What is grits? So, how could you see Edgeworth? Oh, Phoenix! And just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Oh my god! What with the shade? Oh my god, I feel like I should lose all my health for that. Nobody loves me. Well, I love you. As a friend. Like a Polish type thing in America, right. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Wait. You finished setting up your camera after? You took... Wait, what? What do you mean? Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic... The issue we are concerned of here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. Notably, you stopped her talking there. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. You can just stay. Well, I can't say anything else about it now because of that. Oh, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, put my binoculars at me. Binoculars? Oh, come on. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Wow, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Got doubts about your camera too. Is that ready to take pictures of meteor showers? Oh my god. The camera is irrelevant to this case. It obviously isn't, because you keep mentioning it. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is this camera really relevant to this case? Yes! It's what took the picture! You can't just be like, because then it's all hearsay. You don't know she actually saw Edgeworth. If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing... Oh, I don't care! Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about this camera? Yes! This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. No, you fucking killed it. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Fuck yeah! Yeah, I hear ya. We need to prove that she is lying, not necessarily about the seeing Edgeworth, but that she's lying about something. If we can do that, we can then change her testimony again, and then make her actually give us some useful information. That's how this works. This game's all about finding the lie, even if it's not the lie we need right now. It's the lie that will lead to the lie we actually need later. The camera was set to take photos of a meteor shower. When I heard that noise, I looked out of my binoculars. I don't care how many Von comic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. So I was finishing up the camera. The camera was set to take pictures of a meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. Not very suited to stargazing. Well, yeah, well, you see, And here comes the objection. Oh, what didn't actually happen? I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Yeah, there it is. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of a challenged intellect. Oh! Now, wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying how you saw Edgeworth. You know, apparently meteor showers are quite common, but I've never seen one in my life. It was because we live in the most boring place in the world, to be fair, Maelstrom. All the smog that clouds the UK, we don't get to see anything cool like that. Like, we may get a solar eclipse every, couple of years, but that's it. No unnecessary comments, please. I'm in the countryside, so am I basically, but it's still like, you know, you still don't really see that kind of thing. Yeah, light pollution, that kind of thing, yeah. When I heard that noise down the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Okay. I'm finally gonna do this. And it's going to work. I had this thought ever since you mentioned the meteor showers thing. Why would you get a camera designed to take pictures after a very loud noise goes off for meteor showers? Meteor showers don't make noises. They do, but it's very, very far away. There is no way or no reason why you would bring a camera that detects sound to a meteor shower. That does not make any sense. And the game knows. The game fucking knows! You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. Or that too, I guess. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Yeah, but you could have moved it down. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? I know exactly what she was photographing. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Mr. Hart trying to photograph? Gordon! Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gourdy. I can't believe they didn't call it Gordon. Like, it makes so much more sense. Oh, yes, Gourdy, but I think Gordon's like a better name. The sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart. You mean Loki? No, it's Gourdy. I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof for something? Let's see you prove that I was down the lake trying to photograph this Gourdy. You being Nessie? Oh no, I think some people do call it Lockie as well. Trying to photograph Gordon Free Monster. Never heard anyone call it Lockie. I have heard that before, but maybe that was from someone who didn't know that it was called Nessie. I have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof the witness was trying to photograph Gourdy the lake monster? Gordon Free Monster and his crowbar, or Gordon Ramsay. This lake is salty! And foggy as well. This lake is terrible. Oh no! Oh no! Is it the camera again? Faces the lake. Yay! The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera said to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? But the photograph here taken when a gun fired on a lake. And here is this article about Gourdy. According to this article, Gourdy made a loud noise when it emerged. Yeah, but I couldn't read that though, to be fair. The face Lotta makes when you ruin the testament makes me laugh, yeah. You were trying to photograph Gourdy, weren't you? That's why you had to set your camera to respond to loud noises. Does make sense. Order! Order! I think it works in parallel Maelstrom to Karma's emote, because he like does an animation where he like flicks the air. So it kind of looks like he's just flicking her in the face. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Mrs. Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gourdy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. All you lawyers that smart? So smart, but I was down there trying to photograph Gourdy. You got me. You even a university student? So what? Huh? Doesn't change what I saw, does it? Oh shit, you're right though. Exactly. Fuck. Yeah, but it does mean you gotta give a new testimony with this information so we can get you out. It means you were lying. what you just said used several minutes of our time to prove. I'm sorry. I know you've got very limited time on this earth, Carmen, because of how old you are, but you can bear with us a couple more minutes while we do our unnecessary information gathering. It's nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Yeah, no, keep teasing her. I'm sure she's gonna really help you with this. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gourdy for some reason, I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting it to the bottom of this. I think she saw something else out there. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gourdy from the court? Please advise the testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Shocker. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash in one of the man's hands. I heard another gunshot. Took him ride the boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fly. One of the texts there was red. Objection. What? The wizard's testimony is unchanged from before. Oh, your penis. I don't care. I'm still gonna do my job. How could you see the hand? It's true. Whether she was a research student or a photographer. Whether she was a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Do you need to be somewhere right now, Karma? Because I'm very happy wasting all of our time here. I get 3 days to do this, and I don't really care. So, I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Montcana's up to something. I know it. Doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure yourself, you must have something in mind. Ha! That will be a first. Oh. Very funny. I thought this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony, this time we let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at the time, Mr. Wright. Understood? I mean, that's kind of how it is all the time, isn't it? Like, if there's nothing wrong with their testimony, then they leave. Yes, Your Honor. Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Well, let's say before doing this. Oh, hold on. Pressing. I'm gonna press everything she says. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer. Why don't you say photographer? I mean, I think both work, but photographer is the way you meant to say it. Yep. You would get your photo, sell it at the press. That kind of business. I was taking pictures. You keep going back and forth too, yeah. I keep taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had the sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Yeah, no. I'm saying it wrong. I'm aware. Kind of a shaky bit basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gourdy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV. Not sure that appearing on the local news Rumours of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real! Mr. Wright, it is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. I'm just glad I'm not getting objected to all the time now by Karma. That was pissing me off. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep. Borrowed it from a university professor. He's old, he's having a nap, yeah. Analyze every sound it picks up and when it gets it, bang. Snaps a shot. Yep. How many pictures have taken so far? The only time the camera will trigger was that night. Or and this morning. But that's all I was had. When I heard the bang, hold on. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide the true purpose of the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah. Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. I mean, you were out there with the equipment like during the day. Anyone could have seen that. Oh, there's a bot. Hello, Mr. Bot. How's it going? If Nelson won't deal with that, I will. Never mind. It is already gone. It is dead. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually. Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions of no relevance to this case. It's because you told her, isn't it? You bug. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. I just watched that boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gourdy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting in there. Delicious. When I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. You have to look at the boat the whole time. What do you mean by getting evidence for this, Phoenix? The only evidence we would have to say that you wanted to get a picture of Gourdy was the actual newspaper article again. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Okay, here we go. Huh? Wait, so you think maybe he shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore neither. Better find some sort of contradiction in his testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Actually. Okay, that's back at the beginning. The only thing I could think it could be is again, he was shot once in the heart. And again, it doesn't say he wasn't shot multiple times, it just says that that's what killed him. Like, he could have been shot multiple times, but that one is the one that he shot him dead. There was nothing else on the lake. No other thing here we have that would be evidence towards this. It wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be this. And it wouldn't be Gourdy. I think it has to be the autopsy report. I can't think of anything else it would be. Also, chat, we're going to go on a small break in 2 minutes because ads are incoming. Let's try the autopsy report on the final piece of information. Another gunshot. No. Phoenix mentioned that we need some evidence to contradict her evidence for this line. No, not that line. This one. There wasn't much else to look at, so just watch the boat the whole time. But Gourdy wasn't there. If the noise came from the boat, that would have been the only place the photo was taken from. Unless there was another thing that the photo was taken from. She mentioned that the other shot that she heard at the beginning sounded very piercing, like a gunshot. I'm not entirely too sure, chat. We'll leave it there for break. I'm going to be back in a second, chat, after grabbing a snack. And also just chilling out because there's a lot of voice acting involved in this game. So I will see you guys in a second after some clips from the channel past. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I am back. Right. I had a thought while I was getting a snack. I'm gonna try something. Phoenix said to take her to present evidence for this statement. Maybe she was looking at for Gourdy, but like the only thing I could think to present would be the article. You had a Google, I mean a thought. Yeah, that's what I did. Now I went on Google to try and find the answer in record time. I'm gonna go with this. I mean, thinking about it now, she mentioned before she was gonna get binoculars to try and find the faces of Edgeworth at the boat. That makes a lot of sense to me. But I tried presenting the gun or the autopsy report, it didn't work. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, there we go. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. She's been speaking big money about wanting to get a good photo of Gourdy. I feel like she wouldn't care what was on the boat. She would want to find out if there was something else there. Well, the thing to remember is she was never there to see Edgeworth to begin with, just there for Gourdy. Yeah, exactly. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person will be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would, or about to give it the biggest shade in the entire world. But you are far from normal. Oh! What? You don't want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a photo of Gourdy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any signs of Gourdy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! It's true, even after hearing that noise, I don't think you would care. Like, I think after the first gunshot, she was like, oh, that sound. That could have been this noise of Gourdy making that noise. Only after the second gunshot where she realised that there was a murder going on, I think. Testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. Far from normal, the Lotta heart story, yeah. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that. No, I don't agree with that, because she was using them to try and see their faces. If it was foggy, then she wouldn't be able to see it. When the monster that announced that they're self-gun. Well, I feel like she wouldn't have registered a sound. So she would have been like, that is a loud bang noise. That could be, you know, a giant lizard in the middle of the lake. She didn't know that someone was getting murdered at the time, so she didn't have the context for the gunshot. You needed them to search for Gourdy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you'll mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gourdy might have been out there, no? Miss Hart, Are you saying that you are not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. And I got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. Lotta? Edgeworth was going to be put on a death sentence, you twat! Not sure if you put it in the notes, but when you got the article, it did mention the quote on it. Her testimony is a sham? Who would have thought? In Ace Attorney. Well, like there was a loud bang and then it appeared. Yeah. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, this is contempt. It is contempt. They don't show on the article annoying. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. I kind of wish they showed you the quote because otherwise you don't really get that context. You got a photograph, you got proof. Well, no one saw Edgeworth's face, so it could be anyone. So we can't see who was shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo. And... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Oh my god. Shut my... What? What was she gonna say? The photo and what? Wait a second. You had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. It'll show the quality a bit, but should let us know who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let us show it? Why won't he? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, I'll be in prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement is a very out of context quote that I'm not happy with, but we're gonna do it. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Show me your enlarged photo. Because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Yo, fool. Oh, shit. Maybe now you've got the core of contempt, Mr. Von Karma. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? I ended up saying that line like the Nickelback song in a large amount of time during this case. Unfortunately, I am unfamiliar with that song. That sounds good. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Oh. Objection denied. Oh, fuck! That could be a good email, actually, having to do jokes like that. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Look at this enlarged photograph. Here it is. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, it is. Wait, no, is it? No, it is. Both of them are bold. We still cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll put this as evidence. Lake photo. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done for any of us. That's why I requested he should not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. No, let me do one more thing. No! Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. If it was decisive, why didn't you bring it out until now? What else could possibly be required? Well, nothing, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. Has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. But it is a 22 caliber. It has the same design. Like, the coil part's a little bit different, but I don't know how accurate that is, because this is like a DS game. Come on, Flower. What do you mean, come on, Flower? I don't know. This is the issue right now, because there's a lot of this that could just be extrapolated. Like, they're both bold. It might just be for stylistic reasons. They're both wearing cloaks. I don't know what that means. Is the gun the same? They got shot in the heart. That's about heart placement. They wearing gloves? I can't tell from this angle. I don't know what I'm meant to be saying here. But they're not sure. Review the evidence. Loud noise is detected. Cause on the 24th or 25th. Cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. That's fine. Taking automatically on 12:15 at the 5th. It's not this. Article about the monster sighting. Overhead map of Gourd Lake. Found in the victim's body, the ballistics markings match his murder weapon's barrel. The murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Oh. Left hand! Oh! Fuck! Wait, Your Honor, this is evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. I'm gonna throw evidence at your face! I'm bludgeoning you. Indeed. We've had opinions on every piece of evidence, but this is enlargement. I see no point of retracing our steps. It's bad. We are bad. What should I do? Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, yeah. We do like. Okay, I was confused there because I thought I was showing no evidence. Conway doesn't want to be in court. That's enough evidence and enough course examination. Yeah. This isn't decidedly strange. It is enlargement. The context of these quotes right now, man. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I got it. I already got it. I already fucking got it. It's time. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about a shooter is strange? Let me continue and I'll explain. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Bada boom! Double attack. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Holy fucking shit! Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We know now that it is not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. Yes! We saved our boy! However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. Was it you? Are you left-handed? As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. But who the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. because he shot him. Throw Larry under the bus. I don't know. I mean, Edgeworth said he shot himself, so I'm gonna go with that. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was never then the victim himself. Even I'm a little bit confused right now. So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, it does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot. The distance? And also, like this. Like, that shows the guy shooting the other guy. Right? I'm not crazy right now. It's not the same person. Victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. We're adding that to the notes. Shot once in heart. Shot from a meter away. Couldn't have been suicide. Means not suicide. Unless they had like a like a photo selfie thing. You know, a selfie stand. You just bring it out, put it out 1 meter away from you, and then pull the trigger. There you go. A meter? That's 3 feet. Yeah, I understand meter more than 2 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. Made something. Hold on. Oh. Yes! Fuck yeah! We got a new emote chat. I might have to refresh my browser and OBS for this to work, but that's amazing. Hold on, let me just try this. I'm gonna try closing the chat window, then reopening it. Maybe. No, yeah, okay, we just gotta wait. It'll be ready, available for me at the beginning of the next stream. It might need to be approved first. Yeah, that's true. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Oh my god, you updated the autopsy report! I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. No! However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. Wait, what? This is quite a conundrum. Therefore, I'd like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Killer shot with their left hand. Gonna add that down here. Killer was shot with their left hand. So the gun was shot with the left hand. Let's say that so it's a little bit more vague as to if it was a suicide or not. And Edgeworth's fingerprints were on gun, but he's right-handed. Right hand. Fingerprints on gun. Okay. Fucking, that was a hell of a thing, chat. My lord. December 26, 1:15 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Oh yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? Didn't commit suicide, and who? Yeah, you should tell me everything you know about this. I don't know why you're not telling me. Shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. Just kidding around. Well, tell me about what happened there so I can, you know, better vet what occurred, man. Look. I'm gonna go check on Amaya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Go on, you can do it. Go on, Edgeworth, I believe in you. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Will it kill you to say how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I don't know if that's what he meant. I feel like he's got some bad stuff with karma. I think karma might be involved somehow. Requisition the transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that understood was the bang she heard. I mean, she saved his ass straight up. Yeah, she did. To be continued, chat. Bye now.
Oh my god, we gotta wait no time.
I think it was a good decision, like earlier on in this playthrough, to just continue, even if we do get a to be continued, because there's a bunch of things we can do. And that kind of doesn't restrict our time either. What? Oh yeah, Maya was arrested. I forgot she was arrested. Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through that day okay. The relief.
Hey, why did you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. But no, I'm not the lawyer my sister was.
I mean, to be fair, you saved the trial, Maya, so it was good you did that.
I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial.
Just
behave yourself from now on, okay?
Oh, well, okay.
Let's have a lovely little chat about what it's like to be in prison again. Been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offence, we'll let you go after questioning.
Ugh.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You could pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. Guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I get a picture of giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia?
None.
Can't get through to her at all.
Tried, I really did. I don't know what to do.
Why don't you go get hosed down by the fire department like you said you were going to?
I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
It sounds like you really did the best. You should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Maybe not the time for that, Phoenix.
When have I ever seen my sister again?
I guess, like, Mia, or Maya anyway, hasn't really been dealing with her grief surrounding her sister's death because technically her sister is still with her, like as a ghost. I wonder if it'll get addressed at some point in a future game, like Mia's existence and whether she'll be brought back to a certain extent. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, we've got a lot of places we can go to right now. Hello? It's always quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention center cell soon. It's quiet and sad. Let's go back to Gourd later, I guess, then. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. What if Detective Gumshoe is here today? It is quiet and sad. Haven't seen Lai around today at all. Probably off paying for the nose on a date with a lovely fiancé. But the boat rental shop is closed today too. It's very quiet right now. I feel like I'm expecting something to like blow up or something, like some person's gonna tackle me to the ground. Ah! Hey, Detective Gumshoe. It's an actual horror like jump scare. Hey pal, trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. But you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. Just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Age 65. I have a theory, chat. Let me just write this down so you guys can see it now in case it ends up being true. I have a very interesting theory. There you go, chat. We'll keep that there as a theory anyway for now. Just because the one piece of information we know about the killer from the DL6 incident is the fact that they are very old. They'll be over 50 at this point, Edgeworth said. And he could have been lying about them being hidden. Maybe. It stopped me from doing this again. There we go. Sort that out. Bada boom, bada bing. Head of Gumshoe. Any ideas of strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing another witness. Another witness? Oh, right, he said about that in in the trial today. There are 2 witnesses. Good flashback. Oh no, wait, you guys can't see. Good flashback. Who was it? Sorry, pal. Because I'd like to have no liberty to divulge that information. Right. Alright. Wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? Never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, you see. But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started at that incident. The DL6 incident? Yeah, that's the one. 15 years ago. When he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. How old are you, Gumshoe? Okay, now I thought that maybe you were involved, but you would have been 15 at the time. I want to talk to you about my FA. Huh? She's not out on bail yet. That's strange. Told them to let her go since they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened if that in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. She had a tear or two. Oh, buddy. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved, I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? I don't think he is cold as ice. Like, honestly, like, Edgeworth, you know, is kind of cold when it comes to being a prosecutor, but so far we've barely seen that behavior. I feel like for the most part, he's very, like, he has a lot of emotional outbursts just like we do. Just like, it's a lot less than we have, I guess. Really grateful for what he did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. Get a report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering how much is bail gonna be. Ah, don't worry about that. This Bishop was posting the whole amount. Oh my god! What? Edgeworth? Not gonna be that much, is it? I don't think. I'm probably like a fair bit, but not that much. Didn't I tell you? It's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. No. I mean, how much do we get paid for this? I mean, we are Edgeworth's practicing lawyer right now. I feel like we would get paid for that. But how much would it be to defend, like, one of the world's biggest prosecutors? Probably a lot, I'd assume. Where would Edgeworth be right now? I mean, he'd still be in jail, I assume. he's still like you know, suspected of being the murderer. Then if Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? But it wouldn't have helped them build a case against Edgeworth. Okay, back to the detention center, I guess, then. Edgeworth, are you here? I bet you are. Oh. Hey, Nick, you finally came! I mean, I kind of wanted to see Edgeworth, but I guess I'll see you, Maya. They just finished the paperwork and free to go. Free at last, huh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Everyone thinks you're a criminal, Maya, for some reason. Oh, they let you in and let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. You know, I was thinking this, like, Edgeworth, he's around the same age as us, right? So he must have started practicing law earlier than us. And this is only our first case. Well, these are only our first trials. We were doing pro bono, I think. Or we were, like, probably just, like, you know, an assistant before now. And we passed the bar and then did our last 4 cases. Like, how long has Edgeworth been doing this where he has had, like, that enough money to be able to pay for bail and all the other things? I'd assume quite a lot. I guess, like, he was under the tutelage of, Manfred von Karma. Although, it does say Edgeworth's mentor. The way he worded that mentorship did not sound to me like he was trained by him, but more so that Edgeworth based his career around Manfred, which implies to me that maybe if Manfred was responsible for his father's death, he was doing it in revenge, and hopefully one day prosecuting von Karma. It also makes a lot of sense, because if you think about it, the L6 incident is also running out of its time now, isn't it? It's got 15 years on it, and it's going to end on 28th. If Edgeworth was going to do something, he'd have to do something soon, so building up another reputation as a prosecutor would then lead to this event, I guess, right? Have to make it up to him. Gotta win this case, Nick. We're not gonna win the case before. What do you think we should do next? I'm kind of lacking in the clues department. We can go to the park and look for Gourdy. Oh, I was kidding. Still, if there's any clues out there, the park's as good as any, I bet. What do you say? Head down there? Sure. Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. Really pretty comfortable here. It's warm, and they keep it very clean. I mean, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. Probably said about Mia. Leave her alone. I guess I'm heading back to Gourd Lake. Not many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working at the case against Edgeworth. I'm gonna have a drink chat. A lot of voice acting. Just to give myself a small break. I could even do the hydrate redemption, but I don't have it enabled for moderators for some reason. It's weird. Some of the redemptions don't work for my mods and for myself. I don't know if it's StreamerBot doing that, but they work for just, I think, most chatters, just not for the ones with, you know, moderation roles for some reason. Right. Hey, y'all! Oh, no. Hey, it's Lotta. Yeah, I already did it today. What do we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. So
self-reflection, what you might say. I realized that being a witness is my big responsibility. But just went up there and started babbling about my old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? Go right ahead, I guess. What do you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it in hard to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. Kinda convinced myself I had though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory's a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know about that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Let's hope we don't witness another murder, shall we? Let's just take that thought and put it in a box and don't think about it ever, okay? Right.
You mean the first time we witness a murder? I mean, she sort of be one of a. What about Gourdy?
Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gourdy fever. I'll get my exclusive photo and rocket to stardom.
You know, I was kind of thinking about it just now, but like, I feel like in a world where spirits are real and Mia can possess Maya, there's a high chance that Gourdy might actually be real. And this might be the step into like the fantasy that I've heard about of Ace Attorney. Like, I'm sure as the series goes on, we're going to get a lot more weird sci-fi fantasy cases to kind of take on.
Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. I could be an investigative photographer too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Wow, you see, actually I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Didn't you say you want to make it up to me? Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to you. Yeah, I was going to say, what?
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information doesn't come cheap, my friend.
Okay, yeah.
Hey! I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these Southern folks are.
Firstly, that's racist. Secondly, what? Spin all over your face.
Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We got a deal or not? What do we do, Nick?
I mean, what else can we do, Maya? We don't have anything to leave, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information.
I'd rather pay you, to be honest.
Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gourdy. Whoa! Gourdy?
But Gourdy doesn't... I mean, Gourdy doesn't exist.
Then bring me proof to show that he doesn't exist. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right, see y'all later.
We're fucked.
Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gourdy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
Searching for Gourdy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
To save my boyfriend, we need to look for mythological creature that doesn't exist. Well, I guess that's what all mythological creatures are, to be fair. They don't all exist. Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Like Larry Butts, maybe? Steel Samurai. What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick!
Okay, so it has come back then. I have heard that Steel Samurai does come back in the later games. I didn't realize it was going to come back so soon. Like a case later. Oh no.
Yeah, Maya.
Lai, what the heck is that?
It was my girl Keontae's idea.
Isn't she in Hawaii right now?
She was like, if you like, put this here, it'll be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with a banner.
Wow. That's really impressive she could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free.
Right.
Yo, Nick! What happened with Eggy?
Well, made it through the first day in court, right? I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh?
Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes.
Maybe Larry knows something about that.
That's like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we only in the same class for a little bit.
And the scores pretty quickly. Transferred. Makes me think he wasn't in the place with earthquakes, and then when he got back, did he experience them. Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it though. Of course he doesn't. We're not going to get anything from Larry. There's going to be no information he can give us. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing?
Huh? Oh, the big guy? I had that for a month, yeah? It's a big kit with the kids.
Okay. Why wasn't it there yesterday?
Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in a Steel Samurai. Broke a while ago, so I sent it for repairs.
Oh.
And here I thought you'd inflate it by yourself.
Notably, they put some actual information here about the compressor. I'm just going to add that to my notes. Steel Samurai blown up by Steel Samurai inflatable. Blown up by compressor. Which has two meanings to it, not just one. I like the flags in the background, by the way. Don't ask me to name them, though, chat. Don't ask me to name them.
And here I thought you'd inflate it by yourself.
I hate this quote out of context and Maya's stance, please.
What's this machine? Well, that's a compressor. Use it to fill up the balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was.
Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a bit out of place? I mean, it's so huge. This is good advertising. Cat, can he use a steel? Can he use a compressor as a motor? Like a boat motor? Like if you wanted to get offshore or back to shore quickly, you could definitely use a compressor. I feel then if it blows out air. Something about this Steel Samurai doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. The worst kind of fans are fans themselves. Those flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky.
I know, I mean, it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses.
The war? The what?
Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses?
Unfortunately not, Maya. What the heck is that?
A local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, guess we were the only ones.
I ask again, what the heck is it? We'll never find out. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Hey, y'all! Well, y'all find anything about Gourdy?
No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time.
It hasn't been night at all since we last talked.
It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing.
Wachoo!
Oh. Again though. Like, she yelled out before Nick, but that wasn't loud enough. I feel like her sneeze would have been quieter. Maya costing you so much money. You mean costing Edgeworth so much money? I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to spawn the things a little something in the back. Trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps. Okay, that's why.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film?
Nick, pay the lady. Oh my god.
What happened? A lesson in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore.
Huh.
Well, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least.
Like I said, I'll trade it for dirt on Gourdy.
Gourdy.
What are you gonna do if Gourdy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative report photographer.
What?
After all, I only have one photo of my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. UFO.
UFO?
Was Maya there when he sat her down in court? Or was she already gone by then? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. I feel like you should do that anyway.
Huh? So you really are a university student?
Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit.
Right.
Right, okay, we'll come back when we actually have information, I guess. $22. Oh, fucking hell. If I was Gourdy, where would I be?
Always so quiet here.
Wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Wow, with the murder on the lake and all. Probably just taking a vacation till it all blows over.
I get it.
Small boat rental shop. It's not like anyone is around. Probably closed because of the murder. There's some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. And just to confirm, map-wise, we're here. You have to go all the way around to get to the SUV, and then there's also the booths down there.
That's the guy that said that my dog's faster than I cook him. You think Gourdy really exists?
Nah, I think someone probably saw something else that they just thought was Gourdy.
But I'll keep selling Samway dogs till the truth's out.
Okay then. Are you here, Edgeworth, now? It's like Edgeworth is in questioning.
Let's come back later.
I guess so. And Mr. Courtroom was on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. You'd think it'd be vacation on Christmas, but apparently not.
Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun.
And you question why people call you a criminal, Maya. It's not gonna be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. I suggest for the next bit, when you get to it, sort of an answer, but more like a solicited order, so you can see all the fun dialogue. Sure. Hit me up with it. I'm fine with that. Alright, I'll behave. Oh dear. Oh, for fuck's sake, Maya. I don't know if there's anything else we can do. Let's go back to the detention or the criminal affairs department. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you ever needs anything. Besides, money that is. How is the investigation proceeding? Well, it's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Gumfuck is the best man. I don't think I've called him Gumfuck the entire stream, so I'm gonna make up for it now. Gumfuck, 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 Gumfuck. There we go. What about Hammond? I think that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And then just never talks about his past? They'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Oh, poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal. How dare you? I mean, the guy still created a lot of problems for us in case 2 and 3. Sure, he saved us from being killed by the mafia, but besides that... Hey, Detective Gumfuck, do you know Gourdy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. I like how he thinks that actually exist. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? Well, I mean, we could play that game instead if you want to. How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh. Detective Gumfuck is scaring me, Nick. Bum. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. I mean, you're the one who blurted it out. Sorry. I see, pal. So I'm shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid you in your search for Gourdy. Detective Gumfuck has joined the party. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? This is what you're talking about, Maelstrom. You can take whichever one you like. You can take these things out and use them to look for evidence and bring them back. Train them for everyone. Just take the mail to last. The dog especially is pretty great. Okay. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are the best and brightest. Introducing Secret Weapon 1. Missile. A missile? He's a canine police dog still in training. Oh, puppy. Missile! Missile, here, boy! Oh my goodness! The bestest boy! Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Hey, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. This will help us? How? Woof! Next, secret mission weapon number 2. A fishing pole. Okay, these are becoming less cool as we go along. Well, the dog is in Ghost Trick made by the same guys that series is also called Missile. Aww. Is it also Shiba in you? Yeah, this is my personal pole. Detective Gumfuck. Looking for a monster. Yeah? How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? I don't know, man. How am I meant to find a fucking sea monster in the first place? We're already looking for a fantasy creature. Why not just take the thing with us, Phoenix, without complaining about it? Also, you just mentioned like the dog. How's the dog gonna help us? Never know till you try, pal. Exactly. Okay, this next one is the last one. Please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find out with a metal detector? I don't know, Phoenix. Maybe he ate metal recently. Why are you being so obstructive to him? He's just trying to help. Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Exactly. Well, what shall it be?
Can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
Can't make up my mind either for a totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of these. Let's do it in order like Mel said. Let's do Missile first. Can we borrow Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. I feel like what if we get what if we lose a dog? Fenton! Fenton! Oh Jesus Christ, Fenton!
He's so cute.
Oh boy. A canine unit in training, very cute with shiny eyes.
He's the bestest boy. Let's take the boy with us. Hey Nick.
Hmm?
Star's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, how do you figure about the dog you took with you, Phoenix? What the fuck? That little creature of the detectives. It's called a dog.
Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. What's wrong, Missile? Eek! Missile! Missile! My samurai dogs.
Wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry, don't pay him. No! No! I'm not gonna have any money. Why is it this case and making me use all the money that I don't have?
It's going to have to this time. He's our friend, it's fine. We don't have to give him any money. Slide to the right. I got a dog. Oh. I thought she'd have something to say, but she didn't. I was told by someone, you can just present it to people. That's actually true. This puppy I have.
Hey, Lotta. Oh, cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? Wonder what Gourdy smells like. I hadn't thought about that.
I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. Hey, Butts, do you want to see the dog again? Imagine like the context of some of the things we have in the inventory. We've got Misty, Maya's mother, and we've also got a dog.
Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute? Keep that mutt away from me. What am I gonna do to tell the big boss?
Big boss. There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand?
Maybe the stand is a front for a mafia money laundering scheme.
Maya, I think you're probably trying to look a little sorry about what happened.
Oh right. My poor hot dogs.
When my dogs, not dogs.
Shit.
Shit! I'm going, this is all gone wrong! Wait, I can't use Missile? I thought I could like send Missile out and look around. Oh. Have I used Missile for everything I can? I guess so. Let's go get wait, hold on. Can we use Missile here?
Don't waste time showing me things. We have to get cracking on this case.
It's a dog, Maya!
Then the enemy has more tricks up his sleeve. He's bringing in another witness. Look how adorable he is. He's a little guy. Little guy. Little guy.
Missile, the big star in criminal affairs.
Why is he named Missile?
So that scene where he goes turbo on all those hot dogs, worth it for that, yeah. Although you mentioned it, I'm not sure. But I hear he's aptly named for what it's worth. Okay, I want a different secret weapon, please. As much as it behooves me and makes me sad, I want to bring out the fishing rod, please. I think I would have done it in order anyway, but that was good to know, Maelstrom. I don't know if the fishing rod does anything interesting, but boiling all three does give a UFC achievement. Oh, fuck yeah.
You know you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all. Gourdy.
Fine missile, yeah.
Really gonna try and fish out a monster? To save Edgeworth? Yes. Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one.
Gross.
Okay, Nick. That looks like a good spot.
A good spot? For what?
Time to do some fishing.
Are you serious? What are you gonna use for bait?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Figured something like this would happen.
What? No! What are you saying? Why would he say that? I'm not gonna say that dialogue. It's gonna become Lost in Vivo again. Oh.
Nick, how could you?
She's gonna kill us. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold.
Oof, she hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go. Ack! My leg! Whoa.
Oh no, Maya! Oh. I'm gonna have no money for Christmas.
Hey, what are you doing?
I plead the fifth. I just want to wait. I just leg it. I'll do a dexterity check to see how far I get. Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are for some film's company payroll.
Nick, pay her.
I'm not the one who fell over, Maya. My poor, poor wallet. Great. We didn't get anything out of this. All we got out of this was less money. We got nothing out of this.
Oh no, wait. We're catching Gourdy.
A fishing pole?
Yeah, you doggone man. Yes. Well, I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh. I never thought of that.
Yeah, I thought you'd be into that, to be honest.
Thanks.
I don't believe it. Right, let's get the actual thing that we need. That was cute. I enjoyed that. That was a very adorable little sequence that occurred. Honestly, like, I'm just excited to see what they add more in terms of mechanics in the later games. I have heard that they do add a lot more for you to do as you go along. And this is like this is probably the least amount of gameplay you get in the series, but I also don't mind how simple it is as well. Yeah, sure, pal. I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be? I'm not sure we're even going to find this. You'll get a good taste of that in 1 to 5 as it uses the same engine as Polo Justice. Mail detector borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. That'll be next year though, chat. When I do more of that. Yeah, we got a Steam achievement. Oh. Okay, case 5. I was gonna say games 1 to 5.
Sorry, Nick. I don't know how much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs.
Let's go to the boat rental place, 'cause I think we're finally gonna do something useful there. Oh, they are. They couldn't have chosen more annoying noise.
Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something.
Sure, it's loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Check it out, Maya. Are you saying the police people who came by didn't use a metal detector at all in the crime scene area? Because I feel like they would.
Nick, look.
What am I looking at right now? Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gourdy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gourdy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Stop being mean to her!
Oh.
Huh? Something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags. Might as well take it with us now that we found it. Heavy. It is an air tank. Empty air tank, the valves is open, and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. Huh! Hi. Why are there flags on this thing, Butts?
What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before?
Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck will go diving in the middle of the winter?
I wouldn't. I said nothing about diving. Also, your eye's twitching right now, buddy. There's something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Say, is this air tank yours?
What? Why would I have a thing like this?
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? But the strings of flags around your steel samurai there. we got the lawyer music playing right now. Must be a coincidence.
There's strings of flags everywhere these days.
Objection!
Like elementary schools. And, car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway?
To go diving. You just to go diving in a lake, didn't you?
What? Why the heck would I go diving in a lake? Wait. You're not saying it has something to do with that murder?
I didn't say anything. No, not at all, just...
Hey, you watch it, buddy. I'm not saying anything until my lawyer gets here. Larry, Nick is your lawyer.
Well, Larry, she's right.
Bah! Anyway, I never seen that air tank, okay?
Yeah, right. Larry is hiding something. I can tell. We kill him. Wait, how do we get a truth out of him? Hold on. What? Wait, what? No! Wait, no! I'm not gonna go full dialogue again! Fuck's sake, game! Maybe I do need to say the other thing, actually. Hold on. Let's say the other thing. The definition of insanity. Yeah. You used this to inflate that, didn't you?
Inflate what?
What else? That big puffy steel samurai.
Now, why would you go asking me a question like that?
Look, I had to hit the nail on the head. Looks like I had to hit the nail on the head.
Right. Actually, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well.
I suspect. So the tank like flew away from him, I guess, right? Ask more about the tank. Didn't go so well.
Yeah.
Do you think you could be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us! Fine, whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then, blam!
When did you do this? Oh, an explosion sound.
The valve busted open and it made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. Took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off in the Gourd Lake? Sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
The 20th, a week ago.
That's all I could see. The tank went flying out into the lake. Went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, fiance gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when he did find it?
Just the night before last.
The night before last.
It flew out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last was the late night of the murder.
Not even not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
You didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad. It's not all bad. We saw one mystery at least.
Mystery?
Maybe we should go to tell her. So she's been here a couple of days and she heard a bang hour night on the 20th. And that led her to think that Gourdy was out here, but it was just the air canister going off. Okay. Has inflatable steel samurai air tank exploded or flew off on the 20th with inflatable? On the day of the murder, found inflatable, but left before the murder. Okay. So the noise that Lotta caught has been in the park 3 days. Photographing Gourdy. Noise she heard was an air tank. Which is just so happens to be the same amount of noise as the what word am I trying to use now? As the gunshot. Interesting. I got some bad news, Lotta.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gourdy for me?
Gourdy doesn't exist. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gourdy.
What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof that Gourdy don't exist?
Proof that Gourdy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer will have his badge will make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gourdy doesn't exist.
How are you there, Tank?
It's playing the lawyer music again. It just chucks me up. It's just so funny.
What are you doing with an air tank? This is
Gourdy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happened to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. Used the air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the sky, or the lake. Apparently made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time... Oh my god. A couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo? Wait, so you're saying that Gourdy, yes, Maya, is really the Steel Samurai?
Oh, Link, you're an idiot.
Oh, this immediate sad music. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dream. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, that's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. Okay, thank you. There's this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. You should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, deny the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just a lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence. I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. An empty lake. Taken on 12/24, 11:50 p.m. So that was the picture she saw. That was the one she saw first, and that's what made her go out. Bye now, you'll take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. It's all fucking Larry. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Revealed to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Good. Someone should whip that butts into shapes. And with that, we'll leave it and out. Fuck you, Larry. December 26th, boat rental shop. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. I like how we didn't even try to open the door. We just walked on by. More boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. Probably closed because of the murder. What? What do you mean? I thought we were going in there. Oh. Okay. I forgot how the game worked for a second there. Oh, look at the giant power! Okay. Voice. Meg, that you? Hey, this cave with you. Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Yes! I love doing fucking power voices. What? Hello, hello? Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one, the perch. Dave. Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello? Hello? What?
Yep. Oh no. Is this really Karma's witness? I don't think he's gonna get anything from him. He fell asleep. Guess he's relieved.
Hi, Polly. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? He ignored me.
What? You forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how have you been?
Hello? What?
See?
Me? So the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot, the erstwhile companion of the boat shopkeeper, answers to the name Polly. Okay. To that bad, all she can say is hello. Okay, I'm gonna add these two to the witnesses. I already had the guy on here as well, but we didn't get a name, I don't think, until... Oh no, there we go. Old caretaker, age unknown. So, who did he mention? Who did he call us? Meg and Nick. Wait, no, that's what fucking Maya called us. Meg and Keith, right? Yeah. Called us Meg and Keith. Has a bird called Polly, parrot, notably, who I'm betting we're going to use the fact that they repeat whatever they hear as a plot point. Want them to run the pasta shop. Whatever that means. Could just mean a kitchen in here. Ha ha ha. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. We just need to say the secret words. Secret words? Okay, hold on then. Her name equals hello, hello. Oh, we're gonna get like a code phrase thing? Fuck yeah. Okay. It's like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny. Doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Is that bird shit on the ground? Right next to the kitchen? Also, that parrot is massive. I don't want anyone being like, this perspective thing. It isn't. Look at this. This thing's ginormous. Oh, there's a lot of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there?
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Look, a little safe. Locked. I had a television in here too.
What's it plugged into? Vision pole looks expensive.
Look, Nick. He has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And what? Talk about murders?
Oh, you're pie pooper, Nick.
What are these, chat? What American food is this? Oh. A pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you to the third generation. Meg.
Yes?
Tomorrow we'll start the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes?
You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that.
Nick,
Huh?
how long do we have to keep this up? Keep this all in the family charade?
So man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This is the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. But now that you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days don't quite understand them. I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is a witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way to get information out of him. My memory's getting worse of late. That's why it's telling everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? No wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
Oh, nice job, Maya.
Quack? 1228?
Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you?
Hehe.
We're gonna rob him!
See, Nick, all it takes is a clever little thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write the number down.
1228? Don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Safe combo 1228. Not that I think it'll be that important. Let's have it written down though anyway.
My little face. It's locked.
Didn't we find out the code? It's 1228.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly!
Cute.
I just found a new friend. I'm meant to present Polly? Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolour pasta we were talking about? Rainbow lioli. I figured out that the last ingredient we should do is indigo blue.
Indigo blue?
Didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. I thought we were meant to examine the safe. We found out the password for it. We aren't leaving until we find out important information. It's locked. But with a combo, which is what we just found out, no? I'm not sure. Did you see some people get shot last night? No, he did not. He did not see anyone getting shot last night. I don't know, man. Let's have another drink, chat. How long do we need to keep this charade for? I don't know what we're doing here, man. Phoenix said we shouldn't leave. There's still information we can find out. I'm not really too sure what we need to do here, Maya. So I guess we'll just leave. We found out nothing. Yay! Let's see if Maya's got a clue for us here. Oh, for fuck's sake, Maya. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I could just go through all of my items before I get something different with his dialogue, maybe. Let's just do that. I don't think he's going to say anything to the attorney badge, so we'll just get that one. Was there anything about Lotta's camera? Yeah. You might know what the camera is. Now listen here, you know, it's the same dialogue. To go blue. Is this the same dialogue for all of this? Look at the lake. Is the lake familiar to you? No. I don't know, chat. I'm a bit stumped right now as to what I'm meant to be doing here. This fucking guy. He's a mystery. He's an enigma. I feel like I've presented everything here, though. It's not presenting something, is it? Maybe some of the dialogue? Anything important. And we can't look at the safe, we're not allowed to. This old man is the witness, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. I don't know. Hit him? There's no hit him option. Fight. Act. Spare. Defend. Item. I can't enter anything else in the room. I'm not allowed to. Yeah, chat, if you have any hints as to what I'm meant to do here, I will use it and deal with it, but I don't know. At this current point in time, I am very lost as to what I'm meant to be doing here. Have you presented all? Yep, I have. I think. I've presented all the evidence to him. I showed him the photo. Have you examined the bird? Present the attorney badge? Why would that work? Just the attorney badge. I have not presented the attorney badge, I will say. Because I just thought, why would it, what? No. Yeah, it's the same. What? Why? Why is that what I'm meant to do here? There was no fucking hints to that. Nothing. And a lawyer's badge. Yeah, it is. I don't believe it. Neither do I! This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. Oh, yeah. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Oh, okay, so we were doing it so he wouldn't think we're his family. Okay, that makes some sense. But that's also, like, really outside the box thinking.
Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this late the other night.
Please help us.
A liar, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. On one condition. What's that? This case is over, then. You'll run the wet noodle. Yeah, fine, why not?
Nick,
Are you sure about this? It's called lying, Maya. Anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? Me.
I guess so.
I mean, if that job as a lawyer doesn't pan out very well, we could just become a noodle shop owner.
That's right, boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say...
You too, Meg.
Yes.
You bring a tear to the old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, boy.
What? Hello? Oh, now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get to talk to us? Oh, I didn't do it. For fuck's sake, I thought that would allow him to speak to us normally. Oh, no. Check your topics now. It's nothing new. It's all ticked. Examine the bird again? Nope, there's nothing. Maya's found a new friend. I think I'll hold on if you don't mind. Missed what you've done already, to be honest. He wants me to run the shop now. I mean, I guess we've promised him now, so maybe we can present evidence again. Okay, have a look at the lake picture, please. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. That's what we were meant to do. Fucking, like, extrapolating so hard here with this area. I don't like this at all. Yep, we're seeing this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. Every night out on late. Yes. I know all about that. I've seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose. It's talking about the top of it all. Oh, why didn't you just please help? Thank God. I forgot the time, but it was very dark outside. Probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. I heard this bang, so I looked outside. I heard another one. Bang! But the gun had been shot 3 times. There was only 2 bangs during the night. A little while later, this boat comes back. A young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep.
What did he say?
I forgot. Yep. I forgot. Yeah, there you go. Remember tomorrow by court time, boys. You know, I mean, this is good. If Karma's witness does not speak at the stand and can't do it, then we've won. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Little Terry? Terry? Yep, that kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tight old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. I was talking about Detective Gumshoe. Okay, I'm glad the game said that, because I wouldn't have thought of that from that description. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow I don't think we're going to get much more information from this guy. Maya? Maybe we should be leaving. I want to look what is in his safe, though. I want to see what's in there.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk? Don't forget the L6! Squawk! Huh? What did he just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6, Squawk! I'm surprised that works. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Okay. Forgetting anything. The DL6 incident. And saw the murder. Okay, I'm just gonna add a few notes here, don't mind me, chat. Called Gumshoe Little Terry? That could be his like actual first name. His first name could be like Terrence Gumshoe or something. So he saw the murder. He saw the murder occur and heard 2 bangs, saw the body fall. A young man appeared on the dock. They were muttering something. And he knows about DL6. So I'll add that as another heading, which is going to mean I'm going to have to make another paragraph here. Okay, there we go, chat. We're making a lot of good notes so far. Look at all this. Look how nice it all looks. It's lovely. The murdered defendant. Doesn't like earthquakes and all that. You have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? You locked the door from the other side. Maybe he was pretending to be, like, you know, not entirely there. Who could that old man be? I'm going to do a little more research on this DLC. Maybe he was, like, blamed for the murder, but wasn't actually him. Pick ass Detective Gumshoe. Maybe the guy they had assumed who did the murder was actually fake, and then, but due to, I mean, that would make a lot of sense, right? Why was Red White, like, hired to prevent this case from being conducted? Why was he done that? We don't know the motivation behind it, like, at all, basically. So we know that led to Misty getting defamed, and her evidence was made null and void. What if the actual murderer was Manfred von Karma, you know, well known at that point, prestigious prosecutor, and he didn't want to be found out about it, so he hired Red White to deal with the information, because it also ties into Marvin Grossberg, who was, I think, the defendant in that case anyway, and he just presented the evidence to the court at the time. Well, no, he was working with Robert Hammond, who was working with Grossberg at the time, and this old man, was wrongfully accused, but he did get away scot-free, but he ended up living a life away from all of this, back in this boat rental place instead. There you go. That's my theory so far. Let's go talk to Gumshoe. We'll get through this investigation period, and then we'll end it there. Because I think we're getting close to the end. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat dental chopped down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah? The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How do you? Now it's supposed to be our top secret. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. That was the first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's what we called Miss Lawheart yesterday. As for who he is, you have absolutely no idea. You didn't do like a DNA test or something? Sounds suspicious. That is Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? Need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I would consider opening the file up. I can convince you that it's related to this case. Polly! What's that? A parrot? The old man in the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? You gonna come down with me?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk? Don't forget DL6! Squawk?
Huh?
Oh, no, it's a flashback, okay. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find out what you need.
Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
Well, that was easy. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Oh, look at all this evidence we can tamper with. Oh my god, it's Christmas.
Wow, it's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. Well, that was 15 years ago, not 10 years ago, Maya. 15 years ago. Both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6. Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident.
I'm gonna get the right file. That's one way of doing it. I want to have a look around first, though. Here are files of collected case reports. It's quite a large volume of records here.
Wow, these are all case reports?
Yeah, there's a graveyard of police cases. Guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases. Rotting away for eternity. Unfortunately, there's a lot of those in our world as well. Just so many cases out there that never got resolved.
Nick, let's get all we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me.
No. But there are files inside that glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside.
Nick, it's locked.
You must keep important case files in there. No, I'm not doing this. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So wait, is this? So when this game came out, it was like, I guess like 2002, 2003 time. Was this game like set in the future? Or did it like bring this game forward because of the remaster? So in 2 days, the case is closed. Incident took place in the elevator of the district courtroom.
What? Is the same courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. Okay, that's good info to have. So Gregory Edgeworth murdered by Robert, the DL6 incident. Murdered by Robert. Murdered. It is set in the future, yes, 2016. Yeah, when this game was like released, but now it's not in the future, obviously, because we're past 2016. Murdered the DL6 incident. So he was murdered in the district courthouse elevator. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At that time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. Earthquake occurred, trapping him and 2 others in the elevator. Just want to get this right, chat. I apologize for how long this is taking. There we go. I mean, I don't apologize because it's fun. I enjoy making notes in this game. There we go. Took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That would be scary like that in the dark. That's why he's scared of earthquakes. He was stuck in there for 5 hours. Does that mean he'd be scared of elevators too? There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? It feels like it should be pretty decisive who killed him. If there was only 2 people in the elevator, then his father was shot before his very eyes. And Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Yeah. So, the DL6 incident. We're in the elevator. So it was him. It was Gregory Edgeworth. It was Miles Edgeworth and this mysterious 3rd person who we do not know, who we assume must have been the killer. It couldn't have been anyone else. And we're currently in ad, so it's fine. Yeah, we're only getting like lore right now, chat, so I don't really mind us being in ads and you guys not seeing it. Was trapped during DL6. Do you have data on the victim? Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Yeah, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he was still alive, he'd be 50. He lost that day's case in court and got on the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. That sucks, man. From the angle of the bullet and others' evidence, it could not have been suicide. The murder weapon, the pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Same thing that occurred today. It was 2 shots. There were 2 shots. But the gun had been fired 3 times again. Huh. Sounds like this current case. What's going on here? I do wonder if Edgeworth is framing this to try and catch the actual perpetrator, and if he's purposely like fallen down for this case so that he can find the person who did it. Maybe. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mother got arrested. My mum got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. Interestingly, there's a character in our witness list who, is doesn't have a name, chat. They're just called the old caretaker. Interesting. But we'll add them to the list for now as a separate person. Yanni Yoga. suspected killer involved in the DL6 incident. Yanni Yoga, you mean Yogi? Oh, yeah, right, yeah. I don't know why I said yoga. Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Yanni does yoga, indeed. A clerk in the court. So it must have been the third person in the elevator. Oh, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our court case. Right. So that Mr. Yogi was oxygen deprived, so much so he had a brain damage. Okay. Okay, I think I have an idea as to who it is now. Surprised that Edgeworth didn't have that, considering he was a child at the time. Guess his brain was too powerful. His brain is just so powerful right now, it's crazy. He lost all memory of being in the elevator after he was declared innocent. That's very convenient, isn't it? Where could Yogi have gone, I wonder? It may be closer than we think. Yeah, I agree. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? It's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? The DL6 case file has been added to the court record. I mean, we got some good fucking evidence from that. Good job, team. Right. Probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is a trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued, chat, in the next episode, where we'll be continuing the court case and seeing if we can save our good friend Edgeworth. I think we can do this in 2 more episodes. I think next week will probably be the finale of this. And then, I mean, the week after that, chat, will be Silksong. I think we made some good progress as well. We got through a full case day and also the investigation afterwards. So yeah, next time we will find out, you know, who, maybe we'll find out if Yanni Yogi is the same person as the old caretaker, considering they would be around the same age at this point. I thought that it might be Manfred, but I think Manfred's actually the one who's behind the entire thing. And might have been the one who actually sent him in there to kill him. Very good progress indeed. Chat, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. That will show the notes before we end, why not? Da-da-da! There's the notes, chat, for this case. It's fun. It's fun doing notes. And just, you know, keeping track of everything as we go along. We've got the Gourd Lake thing down here. I'm sure we'll get more of that done as well next time. But yeah, chat. I'll see you all next time for more Ace Attorney. Goodbye.